Hey everyone, Nicole here with CellBotics. So let's talk real factual numbers. What can you actually make being a mobile repair technician in 2024? What is the realistic number, right? I'm not going to give you any fluff. I've been in this industry over 10 years. I am the owner of CellBotics. I also sit on the board for the Gadget Repair Expo, Repairs First Association, and other companies. So I really know what I'm talking about here. So you can trust me when I tell you this information. So in this video, we're going to talk about a couple of things. First, how much you can make, right? Because that's what everybody wants to know. What are the potentials, right? And I'm going to talk worst case scenario, best case scenario. We're going to talk about ways that you can figure out what you can make in your specific area, because yes, it can vary depending on if you're a big city, little city, small town, right? Middle of nowhere. It really can vary. Also, we're going to talk about learning options. Yes, you can get all the repair videos your little heart can desire from YouTube, just like you found this video. But I'm going to talk to you about what are the differences in different programs out there, okay? And then tools. Now, if you don't want to watch all of this and you want to skip to any of those, there's going to be timestamps below. And then also below are a bunch of different things that you can download, links to different things to learn about. If you're really serious about getting into this industry, this video is going to be very helpful. So first, let's get right to it. How much can you make? All right. On average, you're making about $100 per repair. If you look at it this way, right? If you want to be on the low end, you can say 80. Okay, if you want to be like, I want to think if I did the worst of the worst, okay, maybe 60, that's pretty low, right? And that would be that fee plus the cost of the part. So it's not like you charge $100 and then take out a $50 part. No, it's your base technician fee, whatever you want to call it, bench fee, labor fee, plus the part. Now you don't need to break it out like that to the customer. It really depends on what you're comfortable with. Some people like to break it out and say, okay, customer, this is what I'm charging you as a tech fee. This is the part fee, right? Some people just lump it together, right? This also differs with like sales taxes. So when you actually become a legitimate, like say you do LLC, right? Just as an example, because that's a business type that a lot of people use, and you get set up in your area, you eventually will need to take and collect sales tax, right? If you are selling a service that includes a part, and that law can vary. So make sure that, I'm not a tax expert and I'm definitely not an attorney. So please, go to your local tax collector and say, hey, I'm opening up a mobile business. This is what I'm doing. Do I need to collect sales tax? And they'll get you set up. It's actually really easy once you get it going, okay? So you can lump it together or you can break it out. It's really what you're more comfortable with. But that's kind of like your baseline. So let's say that you are just starting out. That's who we generally work with at CellBotics. It's just people that are entering the industry. If you're already in the industry, I know, okay, you got this whole mindset about it. I hear you. You're probably watching this video and you're thinking whatever you're thinking based on the choices you've made in your business, okay? But I know this to be true because I've worked with thousands of people. I've got hundreds of successful shop owners that have come through our program who have jobs, started mobile, and now own a shop and quit their job. And they're making decent money that they can live off and they can control their time. No, they may not have 50 locations and be a multimillionaire. Not everybody wants to do that, okay? So quiet down in the comment section, okay? Not everybody is like you, all right? So if you're looking to make extra money on the side of your job, and you want to, maybe eventually quit your job, or maybe you want to, I meet a lot of technicians that want to keep their career. They just want to have extra income to offset debt, right? Or offset purchasing a home, okay? You can do that with this, because say that you only do 4 repairs in 1 week, right? And you generally are making 60 to 100 per repair that you do, and you're fixing screens, batteries, charge ports. You're sticking to the basics. You're not a micro solderer yet. You're not refurbing yet. You're not doing back glass yet. You're not doing housing swaps yet. You're sticking to the core things that most people struggle with, okay? Everybody starts somewhere. Please stop thinking that you have to run out the gate like, the best, horse in the track, right? You have to start somewhere. So you start with those core repairs, right? That alone is $300 to $400 a week additional to your family home. Would that do something for you? Most people going to say yes. Some people will say, absolutely not. I need to make an extra 20 grand a month. I hear you. Okay. I do. All right. I do well above those numbers. Okay. I get it. But I started somewhere too. And I also started very slow. Okay. And you can work your way up, but you have to start somewhere. Okay. So think how many repairs you need based on these numbers. I want right now, pause this video, take a calculator out. How many repairs would I need? Say you need an extra $600 a week, right? To help your family. Divide that by $60, $70, right? I would say by 100, but that's just me because I'm not the cheapest of anything, right? I do quality, okay? So I don't worry about being the cheapest. That's farthest from, actually, I don't want to be the cheapest. That's kind of my rule of thumb. So figure out how many you need to do, okay? I'll wait for you to come back. All right, I'm glad you're back. Okay, so now that you've calculated how many repairs you need to do, how much time would that take you? Well, there's a lot you need to think about when you're doing mobile. You have to think about your part delivery, getting in your car, putting the stuff in your car, driving to where you're meeting them, going inside, having a little bit of uncomfortable conversation. She's like, hey, how are you? I'm your technician, right? Make sure you dress professional. You get a logoed shirt on, a hat, right? For your business. You sit down, you do the repair. Maybe you're doing it in your car. Maybe you have a truck. Maybe they come to your home. Maybe you have a little office space that you rented, right? Whatever it may be, okay? That's what you have to kind of calculate. Then you do the repair. Then you get a payment from them. Then you say bye. And you have to be nice with the customer. So a repair can take you around an hour to an hour and a half, depending on how much time you actually in total, I like to calculate total time, are putting into that specific repair. So say that you want, you need 5 repairs. You're going to make $100 a repair, $100 plus the part, right? And you're going to spend, 2 hours on each one. Well, what is that? That's 10 hours. Oh my goodness, how embarrassing. Yeah, so you've got 5 repairs. It's 10 hours. I was really confusing myself there. 50 in my mind. Okay, I don't know why. Okay, so that's 10 hours. Okay, so with 10 hours a week of physical working time, you could have that. Okay, now let's talk about marketing, because there is a marketing piece. Let me go back to my notes here. You will have to put some time into that. And that's going to segue me into the courses topic. Okay. Yes, you can go on YouTube and you can search all the repair and business topics your little heart can desire, but you won't get it all delivered to you in the way that you need it. There's some things you don't even know exist. So how can you search for them, right? So a course is going to give you that, a good course, there are courses online. There's, the WISE program. There's just random people on YouTube that sell courses. There's other programs kind of like CellBotics. It's kind of rare. We're an actual real school, right? I've really focused on making CellBotics actually like a training program, right? It's not just like we're a school, we're not just like a store that's like doing this on the side for extra cash, right? This is what we really focus on, which is teaching. And so below the video, I'm going to link some of the courses that I know about. Ours does cover marketing. Some of these courses do not cover marketing the way that you need it. This is really, really important for you to know before you buy. If you don't buy my program, good for you. That's fine with me, okay? It's not going to hurt my feelings. I'm not going to take it personally. Just make sure whatever program you do buy includes marketing training. Oh my gosh, because you can find repair content anywhere. It's the marketing format, the blueprint to properly marketing and getting customers that you are going to be missing. So that's why courses are important. Now, how can you figure out what's being charged in your area? Easy. Call stores like you're a customer. Hey, yeah, I got my 2 daughters. They both got iPhones. One's an iPhone 11, one's an iPhone 13. The screen's broke on both of them. What would you guys charge me to fix those? Call a couple of places. Act stupid. Don't sound technical. You don't want to use, if you are technical, you don't want to sound like it because they're going to know you're just searching for pricing. Call around a couple of places and find out what local shops are charging. Even though you're mobile, you can match those prices because you're going to be coming to the person. You're going to be convenient. You're doing evenings and weekends, right? You're on their time, and you're going to be really professional, right? So if you get a course with marketing, it's going to teach you how to do a website, right? And so you're going to do a website. You're going to have your business clothing. You're going to be wearing your shirt with your logo. You're going to look really good. You're not just going to show up in your sweatpants to fix their phone. You're going to look like a mobile business, kind of like Look at yourself like a Terminex. I've said this on many videos, okay? Look at yourself like you would Terminex. Terminex doesn't show up at your house and you start negotiating with the Terminex man, okay? You expect them to be mobile. They have little booties on their feet so they don't get dirt in your house, right? They show up looking professional. They have a clipboard in their hand. This is you. This is you, okay? And then last but not least, tools. My God, some of you go way wrong with this. You start buying tools and buying parts, and then you try to get customers, and you fail, and you get with a ton of parts. And I don't know why you do that. I say this so many times, and every technician I work with knows this. If you know me and you're watching this, you know I've said it. You can buy $1 million in parts and tools, and your phone not ring. Marketing is your top concern. And if that scares you, then you need a course that includes marketing. You need something like our course, or just sign up for Repairs First Association. It comes with a lot of our courses. Plus, you get individualized help from people who have opened and built more than 500 locations. Brian Ahern, Jeremy Kwiatkowski, Brad Broom, they're the founders. They actually get on the phone with you. So sign up for Repairs First. It's $69 a month. You spend more than $69 a month on coffee and McDonald's in a month. Okay. So you can put that towards your entrepreneurship journey. It comes with a ton of courses and support. Or you can just buy our courses outright. Okay. Again, all of that's going to be linked below. So tools. Below, I have a list that you can sign up for. It's a basic list, okay? You don't need a lot, guys. You can buy, and girls, you can buy tools as needed and parts as needed. I know that sounds crazy because, Nicole, I might lose a customer. Yeah, okay, it's better you lose one customer and learn from it than put all of your money into tools and parts and then be broke and can't pay for marketing. Hello, this is really how success happens. Put money into marketing. When the phone starts ringing and you're so darn busy and now you got to start buying tools overnight shipping. That's okay. Overnight shipping is like $15. But not having your phone ringing and having a room full of parts and expensive tools that you bought to just gadget around with is not the way to have a successful repair business. I promise you. You will find yourself in debt with a drawer full of tools that you don't even know why you got them. So yeah, I hope to see you guys in my course. Come to the Gadget Repair Expo. Tell me you watched this video. Say hi. Okay, I am there. This year, depends on when you're watching this. You got to go gadgetrepairexpo.com and see when the expo is. When I'm making this video, which is November 28th, 2023, the Gadget Repair Expo is in April 18th and 19th of 2024. It's in Las Vegas, amazing show, but we go to different cities all the time. So if you're watching this like a couple years from now, I don't know when the show is going to be, but definitely come check it out if you're entering the industry. If you're already in the industry, then of course you're going to the Gadget Repair Expo. You already know this is the place you have to go to meet vendors and everything and get in the competitions, and we do a bunch of trainings there, and oh my god, it's a wonderful show. So see you guys on the other side. Good luck with repair business.